Hey guys, welcome back. Let's talk HBAR right now. And the reason why we're making this video is because there has been some fake news out about HBAR and NVIDIA. I want to talk about what's exactly happening, okay? Because we did see a NVIDIA rumor coming about. I'll break that all down for you guys. And then in a parting discussion, I want to talk about HBAR and the future of how I'm playing HBAR in terms of my crypto holdings. We'll get into that a little bit later. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Mark. For those of you that do not know, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're here talking HBAR every single day. We called HBAR at 3, 4, 5 cents. So make sure you guys are all subscribed right here on the channel, and let's get right into it, okay? Please remember, though, guys, not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. But what we saw was HBAR rallied 22% on the intraday due to the NVIDIA integration, if more gains are ahead. That was what came across my feed. I want to talk about this and dissect this. Okay, and this is where Anthony Wrong shared a post on LinkedIn highlighting how the two teams are working together to bring AI and blockchain closer, okay? Now, this is something where a lot of people flocked into HBAR, they bought in, but I want to talk about kind of what actually happened because this is something where the post went viral amongst the HBAR community, but was later traced to an impersonator account posing as an NVIDIA executive, okay? There are several red flags about this. The LinkedIn account had just 2 previous posts. Any credible connection to NVIDIA was not there, and a public record that did show no employee by that name at the company. Okay, so this is where you saw the Anthony Wrong, NVIDIA Regional Vice President of Engineering. Okay, and you can see right now on your screen how this is coming about. We'll look at it on X, and you can see this is a beautiful post, right? Huge announcement, very, very well, constructed. But this is something where you look into this and what it actually means to. This is something where, yes, this is a possibility. This has been a rumor in the past, but this is not a true rumor. This is coming out from somebody who was not a true account. This is something where you look into the potential for AI and Hedera with real time and integrating that NVIDIA premise with Hedera HBAR. This is going to be something huge for the future. However, there is no substantial news right now in terms of this, okay? But as we talked about, the rumors sent HBAR to an intraday high of 15.8, lifting that market cap above 6.6 billion, okay? And that's kind of where we see this continuing the falling wedge here on the chart that you can see right now on your screen, okay? But the biggest thing right now that we have to show on the screen is not just the HBAR chart. It's kind of the HBAR mentality, okay? If we look at all the cryptos right now seated in the top range, you can look at the crypto bubbles. We'll see them ranked 17th in market cap. This is a huge, huge statement moving forward for HBAR because, yes, this is a fake post, but no, this is not a fake headline. I think there is some substance to NVIDIA and HBAR collaborating down the road. I think that if you look outside the top 15, and this is not financial advice, I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto, but HBAR is definitely on my short list of cryptos that I do want to have in my portfolio, okay? So that's kind of what it comes down to. We'll kind of look deeper into the chart, and you can see, guys, this is absolutely miserable. As we look at the daily, you can see kind of where we're at. Every single crypto is at their floor of when we were at back in December, the early part of December, late November, where we started this, explosion on the charts where everybody thought that this was it. We were going to have our next bull cycle. And then seemingly we have all this tariff discussion and a little bit of risk priced in from February. And then since then, guys, we've been on a steady, slow slide down to where we are at right here, right now, okay? So that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm super bullish on HBAR. I just wanted to make this video to dispel some of those rumors and kind of remind you guys to stay in tune to what we're talking about, not necessarily what you see on the headlines, because a lot of people right now are reeling, they're searching, they're fishing, and it's something where as we get more and more updates and more evolution, you're going to have more of these fake news headlines that you have to be cognizant about, okay? And that's kind of how I feel about it, right? And what we're trading in right now is something that we need to spend time talking about. But before we get into that, I want to talk to you guys about what you're seeing on your screen. This is BTCC. This is my exchange. I do have a link down below if you want to start trading on BTCC. Spot and leverage trading, okay, up to 50x that you can trade on BTCC. So if you want to get into the market, trade on leverage to not just global clients, but also American clients, 14 years withstanding on this exchange. Sign up below using my link if you want to start trading today on BTCC, okay? But as we get deeper into this, this is kind of what you have to understand. HBAR, crypto, they have the most bullish narratives going right now in its entirety, in my lifespan that we have ever seen, okay? And what it all comes down to is the tariffs. We were on an exceedingly high run, okay, where everything was lining up, but the economic data did not support the move that we were making. And I know it's crypto and you think everything is deflationary, and when inflation is high, crypto should be running. But the way the institutions are playing the market, the way that they're kind of using it as a way to manipulate and to make gains from using huge transactions and kind of injecting fear, I think this is something that goes underspoken about because it is relevant today why crypto is not going up, okay? Everything is teed up. We have all of the bullish narratives going for us right now. HBAR, for that matter, is doing exceedingly well from a developmental standpoint. They are positioned very, very nicely, not just American-made, but also this is, like I talked about, a crypto that we were buying at 4, 5, and 6 cents, now presenting a very steep discount at around 15 cents. This is the lower floor that I would look at if we do talk kind of where we're at on the chart. If we want to zoom in right here, you can see what I'm talking about. This line right here, it's essentially the floor for HBAR, and that's at 14.5 if we really want to talk about it, 15 cents. That's where I'm comfortable with HBAR. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto, but I think right now, guys, we are at a turning point where if this tariff discussion and gets completely removed, and I think it's personally just a big, giant bluff, okay? I think it's a bluff on the part of the Trump administration to keep nations in check. It's going to be a short-term pain for a long-term gain if you do trust in the process, and that's kind of where my feelings are. So I think it's very important to stay vigilant, disregard these blatant fake news headlines, okay? If you do get a huge announcement such as HBAR partnering with NVIDIA, it's going to be on an official account. It's going to be blasted all over, and you will see a 20+% gain most likely. But it's going to be something not withstanding and where we do see kind of it debunked within a couple hours, and then all of a sudden we retreat back to levels that we were talking about, okay? And that's kind of where it stands. So I know you guys want to watch these videos. You want to kind of see the bullish news. You want to see, hey, you want to see some guy on YouTube talking about HBAR going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're not going to pump sunshine on a cloudy day. The markets suck right now. That's just a flat out way to say it. So unless you're shorting it, you're not having success. If you're looking at your 401ks, you're probably standing there and wondering in awe what the heck is going on. And that's okay. Crypto is volatile. The tariffs are doing an immense amount of work against the state of crypto. But once that all subsides, I think that we do have a very still remaining bullish narrative to talk about that I don't think is going anywhere for quite some time, okay? As long as Trump's in office, I think that we have a very fair chance of seeing an immense gains in crypto. I don't have that crystal ball. I can't tell you guys, hey, buy HBAR now. In 6 months, it's going to be worth 3, 4, 5 times its money. But I will tell you guys that I believed in HBAR at 4, 5, 6 cents, and nothing has changed. It's just right now we have some tariff discussions that are kind of plaguing the overall market, and I think it's holding us back. So I'll leave you guys with that. Make sure you guys all sign up down below with BTCC if you want to start trading on that exchange. Also, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.